is up, everybody? We are back in our territory. We're about to pick up this puller to Orlando, Florida, and get right back. So we about to go ahead and get this load picked up, and then we're gonna get out of here because this load got to be there at 1900. So we should get there probably around 5 or so, drop this off, and then get right back, and then probably shut it down for the weekend. So let's get it. Take a quick little break. We here at Zaxby's, about to grab something to eat, just because we got a little bit of a ride. We still got about 3 hours before we make it to Orlando. So I'm gonna grab something to eat and then we'll get it back moving. So we're trying to get some Zaxby's. Y'all see that truck was parked in my way. So the dude on the end was nice enough to pull up and go around, but the dude in the orange car hauler, he parked on the wrong side of the road. Just left his truck there. But we about to get this Zaxby's so we can get out of here. All right, guys, you see, I had to walk to get my Zaxby's because you gotta park alongside this road, right? Gotta park alongside this road, and tell me why I'm at the end. And this guy right here in this truck, he must be sitting there. He must be sitting in there eating his food because he got his truck parked on the edge on the corner, can't make a turn there in the truck. And, you know, he making it real difficult. Like, why you on the corner like this, my man? Hey, look at that. Look at this asshole. It's you got your truck on the corner like that. Like, let's get out of here. All right, guys, so a little bit too much sweet tea from the Zaxby's, so we're about to take a little bathroom break, and then we'll keep it moving. All right, so as you can see, about to get back moving. Just like that, we back. So we're about an hour and a half away from Orlando, and I want to talk about comments that I keep getting under the CR England video that I did where I was showing my paycheck. This seemed to be a topic of discussion because people fail to realize that if you're under a contract for 2 years, I know some company a year, I think CR England is even a year now, but what happens is if you don't pay or you leave early. So CR England like to threaten you that you would never be able to work for another company unless you fulfill that contract, which is not true, because if you leave, you know, you're not obligated to work for anyone, right? So if you leave, what will happen is they turn that contract into a financial obligation. If your main goal is to get out, get experience, possibly get your own truck, and, you know, start a business in trucking, your own, you're gonna run into some major problems if you don't pay that loan back, because if you don't pay that loan, they are gonna put it on your credit. So it's funny how you guys who leave those comments say to me, oh, well, you dumb for going there, you should have been left, I've been there, I left, I didn't pay my contract. Listen, it was simple. When I went to CR England, they didn't have the automatic truck thing, so I didn't get an automatic restriction, right? So I went there with my permit. I was able to obtain my CDL. I went for training for about a month, and then I was with a partner, and then I went through the levels. I did whichever opportunity at that time within my 9 months to make me the most money. So they talked crazy about the checks that I was getting because I showed every single paycheck that I made with CR England. Every single check, from when I was in training to becoming a trainer. I show every single paycheck. So with that being said is that, you know, it shows, like, if you can't even stick out with a company through the ups and downs, through bad weather, good weather, how you gonna run a business? That's what it tells me for those who leave in those comments. How you gonna run a business if you run out on your obligation to pay your company back, or the company that got you started in the game? You didn't like the first sign of you didn't like something that was wrong, you ran. Can you do that if you were running your own company? Can you run? As soon as a broker do something you don't like, or as soon as whatever company you leased onto, which you're gonna just keep checking your truck from company to company? Pay attention to the details, because like, they're gonna put that on your credit if you don't pay them back. And if they put it on your credit, how you gonna get into a good lease situation on a truck? Or how you gonna purchase a new truck if you're already destroying your credit by not fulfilling your obligations? So I thought that was something that I would point out because it was real funny. And most of the time when I mention something about comments on videos, it'd be more than one person. It'd be multiple people saying the same thing. Like, oh, you went to the most horrible company ever. Okay, you can feel any way you want to about Sierra England, because I really don't care. But the only thing that I do know is that's where I got my start. And I no longer work there. I was able to get the experience, the little bit of training and knowledge that I took from them, and I applied it, and I grew upon that, and I grow every day from it. So, of course, we all know, if you watch my videos, I'm no longer with Sierra England or even in that situation anymore. But if you're going to sign a contract with a company, you know, no matter what, if you made that decision, I think you should ride by it. You know, ride by that decision. Because at the end of the day, just stay out there. You may not be getting paid what you want to get paid right now, but it's ultimately a sacrifice. I sacrifice the top pay for the experience and the training, and I walk away with my CDL not owing anybody anything. And I didn't destroy my credit because I felt some type of way the first time I was stuck in the snow, or the first time I didn't have, you know, a good load or a good run, or the first time my check was less than I thought it was going to be. I didn't up and run. You know, I was like, whatever. I'm just here to gain my experience, you know, get my time up to this time for this contract to expire. And then, don't get me wrong, as soon as my contract expired, 3-4 days later, I was out of there. I was gone, because that was my ultimate plan. That was my ultimate goal. But what I did do, because, you know, they do got a reputation of messing with people's check if you decide that you're gonna leave. What I did was, you know, I scheduled my home time, and then throughout the midst of my home time, if you go home, like, I'm not gonna get a check that week anyway, because I went on home time. So I already had got my last check the week prior, and then I told them I wasn't coming back. Now, some may say, oh, you didn't give a 2 weeks notice, but why should I? Honestly, you, like, in trucking, like, you day to day anyway. You don't, I'm not giving no 2 week notice, especially to them, especially, you know, out of all the stuff that I've been going through while I was there. So I let them know, and even still, they was trying to get me to come back, or trying to give me more money, and try to give me this and that. But I didn't stay there only simply because they did also offer me good pay for a company driver after I left, because that's what they do. They try to offer you the top pay, you know, when you tell them you about to go elsewhere. But I couldn't stay there because of the simple fact that they don't run the lanes that I wanted to run. And once you gain the experience, once you get the training and experience, you can go any company. Every company that I applied to, I was hired to. And ultimately, it was up to me to decide what company was going to best fit me. And that's how I ended up where I'm at right now. But I had multiple. Before I came here, I was going to go to Snyder. But I told myself I didn't want to go to another mega carrier. I wanted to go somewhere smaller. And then, you know, I can have my way and do whatever I want to. So that's how I ended up in the position I am now. And, you know, of course, you know, we got a truck now. We running and everything. It's going the way it's going. You know, I've shown you guys, like, when I had problems with the truck, you know, I just take care of it, and we keep it moving day to day. So I think I did want to point that out to you guys, because I keep getting that same exact comment on, you know, you should just leave Sierra England, don't fulfill your contract, you can leave anytime you want, and that type of stuff. Yeah, but if you got any type of business sense, and you ruin your credit because they're gonna put that on your credit when you decide to dip on these companies who you got contracts with, it just doesn't make sense. So an hour and 20 minutes away from Orlando. Once we get there, we'll end the video. So I hope you guys enjoy, you know, this little ride with me. And once we get to Orlando, we going right back to Pooler, Georgia. We're not staying at all. We're gonna drop this load, hook up, and we'll be out there. Made it to our destination here in Orlando. It took more time than I expected because of the traffic, you know, coming through on 4 right there on I-4. But we're gonna drop and hook this thing and get on out of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out with you guys right now, because as you can see, it's getting dark and we still got a good 4 hours, 5-hour trip back to Pooler, Georgia. So thank you guys as always for watching my videos. Like, share, subscribe, and until next time, see you in the next video.